Today we're talking tires on the Tesla Model S. This is my 2015 Tesla Model S P85D. Has the 21-inch wheels, and it recently needed new tires in the front, and I want to talk about the experience that I had in shopping for tires, which ones I chose ultimately, and just kind of go through some of the options that you have when it comes to shopping for tires for your Tesla Model S. Okay, so I first want to talk about the OEM factory tires that come on the Tesla Model S. If you see here, here's actually one that I took off of the rear. So when I went to the Tesla service center, they measure the tread depth every time you go in there and tell you the status of your tires. And they said my fronts were worn out completely and my rears had 75% tread left on them. So I needed new tires in the front, but the rears were still good. And I was trying to decide what I wanted to do. You know, they gave me a quote. I said, give me a quote on these Continentals that come with the car. The Continental, they're the Conti Sport Contact 5P Conti Silent, which has this foam inside of them. And Tesla's like, okay, yeah, we'll give you a quote on replacing the two front ones. And they said it would be $950 out the door. That included mount, balance, everything for the new tires. These are Tesla specific. If you see that TO on there, that means Tesla only, Tesla specific type tire. And I said, okay, I want to do some shopping and I'll pass at this point. So I went online, started shopping, started doing some research, and ultimately went with a different type of a tire. And I decided to replace all four tires instead of just putting new Continentals on the front. The reason I did that is I wanted to go with kind of a less expensive tire. I didn't want to keep putting these Continental tires on there because they don't wear out evenly. You have to kind of replace the fronts separately, the rears at a different time. And so I ultimately went with a different tire. And mainly it was because of price. These Continental tires are almost $400 a piece. And I wanted to go with a less expensive one because, you know, these cars go through tires a little more quickly. Now, this factory tire has this foam in the middle. It's actually glued in there, and it's supposed to reduce the road noise. So it's glued all the way around the diameter of the tire, and it's supposed to reduce the road noise by a little bit. No other tire has that, and the tires that I ended up going with, these Toyo tires that are on there now, don't have that in there, and it's not required. You don't have to have those tires put on there. I went with the Toyo Proxes, the Sport AS tires. They look really good. I'm really happy with them. They're an all-season tire. The fronts are a 245. If you see here, they're 245, 35, 21. That's the front size. The rear's a little different. It's a little wider in the rear. But these Toyos look really good. Toyo's a good brand. I've had good success with them. The guys at Discount Tire said this is a Tier 3 tire, so I have no concerns there. The rears are a little bigger. They're 265, 35, 21. There's their size right there. And why I decided to replace the rears, I just wanted an all-matching set, so that way in the future when these tires wear out, I can replace them with the same ones. I'm not keep having to replace it with these Continentals that are overpriced, in my opinion. So you don't have to get the foam-filled ones. You can get a regular tire. There's actually some more options now. Prior to a few years ago, the Continental was the only tire available. So these Toyo Proxes are pretty good. I'm happy with them. The wet and dry handling is great. I feel that the grip is just as good, if not better, than the Continental tires. So this is a great option if you're looking for tires for your car. Out the door, I bought these on onlinetires.com. It was about $770 shipped to my door. And then I had Discount Tire install them for $84. So about $850 to replace all four tires, as opposed to Tesla wanting $950 for just two tires. So this is a great option. I plan on selling these Continentals for a few $100. I'd probably get a few $100 out of them because they do have quite a bit of life left in them. But these Toyos have a 440 traction rating, tread wear rating. So I think they might wear a little bit better, and give me just as good a grip. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully this was helpful information for you, especially if you're looking for tires for your Tesla Model S. This was the kind of information I was searching for when I was shopping for them. This is a great tire. I'd highly recommend this Toyo tire. I've had great success with it. I've loved it so far, and it's a good value. I think it's a good value for your money. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel.